Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Miriam Zhao, wife, mama of four, real estate investor, and entrepreneur. It's been a little minute. How you guys doing? Guess what though? She's monetized. I'm monetized though. Guess what though? I'm monetized though. I've been monetized now for like 10 days, but I've just been so busy. But anyway, today's video, I'm gonna go over my highest profitable month on Airbnb. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, how you guys doing? I miss you guys. I'm gonna try to get this video out to you today. I'm filming it today. I'm gonna try to get it out to you for today. It's starting to drizzle. I'm getting a nice little breeze. These mosquitoes won't let me alone though. But yeah, so I listed my property on Airbnb September of 2021, right? So today is September 11 of 2022. So now it's been a full year. I think the exact date was September 7th or something like that. I'm not sure because I'm filming on my phone. But yeah, it's been a full year on Airbnb. So I wanted to go with you the highest gross month that I've made, because I knew the summer months were gonna be, you know, better, but I just didn't know what to expect just because this was my first full year. So now that I've been here a host for a full year, I'm a super host, I can give you some insight on that. So September, I listed my property. It was a good month. My Airbnb was booked within 2 days. October was a good month. November was a good month. December was a really good month. So from September to December of last year, December was the best month, right? Which was, I'll give you numbers on the full year. I'm gonna have a video on that. And then January was February was okay. But remember, I didn't have a mortgage on the property. My expenses in all is around $500. I have internet, high-speed internet, which runs me around $120. I have my landscaper come out and do landscaping. I think I have him come out every 2 weeks, and he charges me around $40. But if he comes out weekly, he charges me $25. I have my exterminator come out, like I try to call him every month or 2 months, and he charges me around $80 to $100. And these are not all monthly expenses, but I'm just trying to give you the expenses I have off the top of my head. And then what else? My electricity bill, we could say $150 to $200 a month. My water bill is weird. It's not like it's like they charge you per 6 months or something like that, and like for 6 months it'll be crazy low. It'll be like $80 or something like that. So it's like really low, the water bill. And then the property taxes and stuff. The property taxes run me maybe around, how much is it for the year? My property taxes, I think it's less than $3,000 for the whole year, but I pay that quarterly, so I don't really put that into the monthly expenses, although I should. But yeah, just to give you an idea, like I had no mortgage. I refinanced this property in June, I believe. I refinanced it in June. So for September, I bought it November 2020, listed it on September 2021 on Airbnb, and then I refinanced it in June. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So those 10 months was all profit. It was all profit. Like, I had no bills to pay. And that's why I really urge all of my, followers and subscribers. Like, I understand, I see all these reels and stuff on Instagram. Hey, I have 10 properties, rental arbitrage, go on Zillow, look for this property, make sure you get the landlord to say yes. I understand that. But with my one property that I own outright, I'm making more money than the person doing a rental arbitrage with 3 properties. They're stressing. And I'm not trying to knock your hustle. If this is how you're going to get into the game. But let the end goal be owning your own property. I know everyone don't have the funds to just own it outright, but even with a mortgage, your mortgage is always going to be less expensive than whatever rent you're paying. So this is the goal. Like, if you have some money and you could just delay getting a rental arbitrage and maybe wait 6 more months, getting more income, adding to your savings so you can actually get more money for a down payment, 3.5% on your first multifamily property, I prefer you do that than to go get a rental arbitrage property now. And you're gonna have to pay first month rent, first month deposit, and then security. So that's like 3 months of whatever the rent is, which is gonna be over $2,000 no matter where in the US at this point. It's gonna be over $2,000. So let's say it's $2,000 the very least. That's $6,000 you gotta come up with just to get in the property. That $6,000 could go towards your down payment for a property that you actually own. And even better, a multifamily. What me and my sister just did. Live in one unit, rent out the other unit for 12 months and move into another property. So I'm gonna be singing the same song until I'm blue. I believe in owning your property. You cannot pass down rental properties to your children. You can't pass that down through generational wealth. You're just making a lot of money, but you're not owning anything. Like, what are your assets? What are your assets? You're not paying no property taxes. You're not getting no tax advantages with that property that you're renting. You can't, a lot of these states are coming up with rules like Atlanta and Philly that you have to actually own the property if you want to do Airbnb, so short-term rental in general. So I just feel like owning it, if it's going to take you a few more months, if it's going to take you one more year to put that money together, to put that down payment together, collect that tax refund in the first quarter of the year, put that towards your down payment and buy your first property, I think it's better to do that because, like I said, once I go over these numbers with you, I make more money with my one property that I own outright than the person next to me that might have 3 properties rental arbitrage. You hear, oh, I got 3 properties on Airbnb, I got 4, 5, 6. What are your bills? They're showing the gross with you, but what are their expenses? So enough of that. And if I'm talking weird, I just got my braces tightened this week. Every time I get it tightened, I need to relearn how to talk with them, so bear with me. But January was okay, February was okay, March was okay. I'm gonna give you a video with all the numbers, but let's talk about July, baby. So in the month of July, I made $6,711 on Airbnb. And I'm gonna be putting like screenshots. I'm gonna be putting like screenshots of them in the video so you can see it. I'm trying to pull up the full calendar, but I just read it. I had 22 book nights. So in July, I had 22 book nights. 645 of that was cleaning fees. So cleaning fees, so that means I had 5 reservations, only 5 reservations. But the good thing is I had a long reservation. I remember having like a 1 week long reservation with that. And I'm gonna pull up the calendar so I can give you those exact details. But 22 nights was booked, 9 nights were not booked. That's a 73% booking rate. So I'm really, really proud of that. It was my most profitable month on Airbnb throughout the entire year that I've been a host. Out of that $6,711, $645 was cleaning fees. Now I charge all of my guests $129 per cleaning fee, but I only charge, my cleaner charges me $111. So out of that $645, I actually paid her $555, right? So 645 minus 555, that $95 that's on top of that was actually my profit. I think it's around $90. So the $90 on top of that was just added on to my profit that I made because I charged the guest $129. My cleaner charges me $111. So that money that's on top of that is profit. And you could do that too. Like if you have a good cleaner that charges you $100 and you're in an area that you could charge guests $150, $120, that'll just be extra profit that you can use towards, miscellaneous things that breaks down your toilet, towel holder and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. There's always extra ways to make money. But what was very surprising is, as you guys know, when I started, I used to try a few different things. Can you bring my laptop? I used to try a few different things, right? So in the beginning, I was making it as low as possible. I had all these reservations. I was booked nearly 100%, but then I wasn't making that much money. And it was a lot of turnaround. And it was just a lot. And then I went to another method where I charge a little bit more. So I wasn't getting as many bookings, but I was getting more money per night. So that was definitely a great turnaround, and I went with that. So as for the month of July, so I only had 5 reservations for that month, but you see that was the month where I made the most. So let's go through the numbers. Let me try to pull this up so I can give you some insight and details. Here we go, y'all. So I'm gonna break it down for you. So for the month of July, just like I said, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reservations. So the first reservation was Tay. He checked in on July 2nd through the 4th for 2 nights. It was 4 guests, and that came out to $668. My second reservation was Justin. So he was a long reservation, right? And I love having these. Like, I'm praying I get another one of these in September, because September is looking to be a little slow. But Justin was there from July 7th through July 16th. He was there for 9 nights. It was only 3 guests. They were in town working, I think they worked at Six Flags or something like that. They were in town for 9 nights. That reservation came out to $2,194. So that breakdown was $237 times 9 nights, came out to $2,133.70. The cleaning fee was $129. And then what he paid to me, what he paid to Airbnb was $2,845, but what he paid to me was $2,194. Now I also have a discount for any guests looking to book over 7 days. So that discount came out to $112. That was minus for the weekly discount. So that's why it came out to $2,194. So that was my money maker, because he was there for 9 nights. The next reservation, he checked out on a Friday. So my property was empty from that Saturday to that following Thursday. And then the next reservation, Adriana, she checked in on July 22nd. Let me read this. July 22nd for 2 nights through the 24th. 5 guests, came out to $668. So the weekends are always, you know, my bookie money. Let me see how much I was charging per night. Came out to $280 a night. So those 2 nights came out to $560. Cleaning fee was $129. What she paid to Airbnb was $866. What she paid to me was $668. Then my next guest was Joanne. Joanne was also a nice little money maker one. He was there, she was there from July 25th through July 29th. They were only there for 4 nights, but it was 6 guests. So I have something called, I don't know what it's called, but when you go over 4 guests, each guest that's there, they're paying $30 per night additional for each guest above 4 guests. So she had 6 people. The 2 guests that was there per night, I was making $60 additional to the reservation per night on them. So 6, 12, 18, 24, that's $124 for those 4 nights additional, just because I have extra guests. It's just going to be extra cleaning with extra people, extra laundry to take care of, extra wear and tear, extra lights they're going to be using, extra water they're going to be using. So I have that there, and you should implement that too if not already. So those 6 guests came out to $1,152.36. The breakdown was $265 per 4 nights. Came out to $1,059. Cleaning fee was $129. Again, I told you I charged my cleaner $111. So the money on top of that, the 18 bucks on top of that comes to me, right? So then my last reservation for that was Diane. She was coming for her bachelorette, I think, with some girlfriends. She was getting married, and she was there from July 29th through July 31st. Only 2 nights, but it was 5 guests, and it was the weekend. My weekends are my money makers, and she had 5 guests. So against that, again, that additional guest was paying $30 additional per night for those 2 nights, which is an additional $60. And I made $707.13 off of that reservation. And let me just shout out where they're coming from. Diane came from Norfolk, Virginia, and she paid $300 per night. And then, so what I usually do is, like, I keep my rates really high, really far out. So whoever books it in advance, they're going to be booking the most, because I have it out for like $300, you know, stuff like that. But the people who booked it like closer to the reservation, like if you go and try to book my reservation, my Airbnb now for tomorrow, you're probably going to get it like at $150, $160. September's a really low month, and every day or every other day I'll go and tweak the numbers if I'm not getting reservations, and it always works. Every time I go and I change the numbers, there's probably been someone that's been like looking at it, and they come every day, or they're probably waiting for payday. So once I put those numbers down, they hurry up and book it. So it always works. And that was it for the month of July. Literally, I don't know if you can see this, but literally that's it. Look at my calendar. I got Tay, Justin, Adriana, Joanne, and Diane. So this is all I had for the month of July, but it made me the most. And then let me just go to payouts, because sometimes these people come with pets, and I charge them the pet fee. July. Let's just do the month of July. All right, so July 1st, I got paid $670. Now I had someone check in to my Airbnb, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is showing me 7 payouts. So I had someone check into my Airbnb like the last few months of like the last few days of June, but since they came in on the weekend, I got paid out in July. I'm gonna go back to those, but that's what that's showing me here. So July 1st was Jasmine that checked in June 30th through July 2nd. So I got that payout in July. That was $670. So that's what's being added to that. And then July 3rd, so it makes it look like it was only 5. It was 5 reservations for July, but this payout is counting in July's income. So it should count, right? No, they checked out July 2nd, so it should count for July income. So yes, I guess. And then the next person was July 2nd through July 4th, $668. That was Tay, who I told you guys. Then Justin was July 7th through the 16th, $2,194. Chirono was July 20th through July 22nd. Was this a canceled reservation? Yeah, let me see. I know I had a few people that had to cancel on me. The good thing when people cancel on you and I have a firm cancellation policy, I still get paid. The only thing that I don't get paid is the cleaning fees because they didn't physically come in. But I had a few situations. I'm going to do a few videos on that as well. But I still get paid. So I'm trying to figure out because Toronto wasn't on my calendar. That's it for the month of July. Just wanted to let you know that was my highest earning income for the year. So if you guys are interested in Airbnb, try to have your Airbnb up and ready, and like try to start working on it in January, February. Usually people looking to buy houses, it dies down when the weather is sucky outside. So that was my goal. I was trying to get the property I'm doing now with my sister. I started searching in January, had an offer placed in February, that fell through. Just was placing a lot of offers and wasn't getting accepted. But I started in January. So I started the footwork in January, getting my pre-approval, started talking to different people, talking to different realtors. So you need to start the same thing. So this way you could be done by March, April. Those are not really busy months, but by the time you come around June, July, you have some reviews in there. So the busy season, you really get booked. So that should be your goal. I hope this video was inspirational, motivational. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna try to go in the house, edit this video, and get it out to you today. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yes, she's monetized. I'm monetized. Yes, sir, I'm monetized. She's monetized. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.